Hello everybody, how you doing today? This is Saucony Prince of SauconyPrince.com, where we introduce you to yourself. And today I want to ask you, are you reacting or are you responding? That's right, you heard me. Are you reacting or are you responding? You know, the CEO of Google tells the story about, he calls it the cockroach theory. He was sitting in a restaurant one day sipping some coffee and noticed a cockroach fly in and land on this lady's blouse. Well, she stands up and she gets hysterical. She's trying to brush the roach off. And she brushes it off and it lands on another person in her party. Well, they stand up and they're doing the same thing, trying to get the roach off. A waiter notices what's happening and walks over to the table. As he gets close to the second person, brushes the roach off, it flies and lands on the waiter. The waiter steals himself, looks at the roach, sees this pattern, grabs it and takes it and throws it outside. The CEO of Google said that he noticed that the first two people, they reacted to the roach. But the waiter, he responded to the roach. So is that you today? Are you reacting to life or are you responding? Because see, when you react, that's event driven. That's something that happens to you. But when you respond, you happen to it. Those first two people, they found themselves reacting to the roach, trying to get it off. But the waiter responded. So in life, you have things that may come against you, may come into your life. But if you haven't thought out, if you haven't given thought to what's going to happen, you're going to react. But if you're like the waiter and you have a plan of action, if you have a plan in place, instead of reacting, you can respond. And so I ask you today, what is it that has come in your life to where you found yourself reacting? You found yourself trying to do something, kind of flying by the seat of your pants. Or do you have a plan in place? Are you responding to the issues that come in your life? Do you even think about the future? Do you even plan for the future? Do you have something in place to help those things that you can't even see? I mean, they call it a contingency plan. Having that in place to help you just in case something goes wrong. Have you ever been called by a telemarketer and they're trying to sell you something and you really don't want to buy it? So you said, no, I'm not interested. Well, then they'll say something else. You say, well, no, that doesn't seem to fit me. Then they'll say something else. You say, no, well, it costs too much. Well, then they'll say something else. Why? Because they're not reacting to you. They're responding. They have a pre-programmed, a predetermined list of responses to give you for whatever you're giving them for not buying. See, they have a response. They're not just reacting. And even you in your business, you need to have a response. You need to have a response to what you're facing, to what's coming your way, to what's possibly coming towards you. That reminds me of these two businessmen. They were in the same field and they were kind of colleagues. And one of the guys said to the other, he said, man, there's a storm coming. The other guy looked at him and said, I am the storm. Are you reacting today? Or are you responding? Don't just be affected by the storm, be the storm. Hey, look, this is Saucony Prince of SauconyPrince.com, where we introduce you to yourself. And we ask you, are you reacting or are you responding? Hey, look, I want you to think of one person that lives their life reacting and not responding and send them this video because they need to take a long, hard look at themselves and realize, I don't need to be reacting. I need to be responding. And look, I ask you to like and share this video. Thank you.